Hey guys, it's Dr. Chris at Veggie Chiropractic. It's spring cleanup month here. We're really excited to show you guys today. We've got a little vegetable and fruit wash that you guys can make at home if you're not always able to find organic produce like we aren't in north here. This is a great way that you can just get your vegetables clean because a lot of times there's some waxy buildup that's on these to help protect the produce as it gets to you. But that wax also helps kind of lock in some pesticides and insecticides that might be on there. So we want to get our produce as clean as we possibly can if you're not able to go organic all the time. So we're going to go ahead and have a cup and a half of water here. The best to use distilled RO, but you can use whatever you have available. Then Fee, are you going to help me with some baking soda here? Okay, we're going to get a tablespoon of baking soda so we can get a big scoop of that out of there. Reach as deep as you possibly can in there, Fee. Get a big scoop. Yep, you can do it. Yep, just like that. Put it right in there. Good work.
Let it be like
We'll see. Now let's go ahead and take 10 drops of lemon oil, Jack. Okay? Go ahead and 10 drops in there. Count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and stop. Okay. So after we get those two added, we got to be a little bit careful how fast we add our vinegar unless we have a big enough container. This can overflow a little bit, so you want to add it in this order. We're going to go ahead and just add a very small amount, let it fizz away a little bit, and then we'll add a little bit more at a time here. It's reacting with the baking soda and the oil. This gives us a nice detergent so that we can get that wax stripped off of our produce. And it'll keep fizzing a little bit every time, so we're just going to add it in nice and easily. We're going to transfer this into a 16 to 20 ounce bottle. That's about how much we're making here.
I want to be a volcano.
So once we've got this all prepped, we're going to go ahead and just grab our bottle. Just go over the sink here and get that all added in. So once you get all that poured into your bottle, you go ahead and just pop on any type of spray nozzle. Now you can just easily spray down all your produce and let it soak in for 3 to 5 minutes, something like that, before you just rinse everything off. There is another way to do this. So you can just do a big soak if you've got a lot of produce coming in from the store or from the garden. Sometimes it's easier to just fill your sink and do a different way. We'll show you that next. We just fill a full sink full of water. We're going to go ahead and we're going to take our baking soda and vinegar and lemon oil mix, and we're just going to put it right in the sink. So Fiona, why don't you grab us a big spoonful of that. We have a tablespoon in there. Jack, go ahead and open that, and we'll go ahead and take 10 drops into there, okay?
No, let me get.
Go for it. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job, bud. Okay. And then we're going to take our apple cider vinegar right over the top with that. And then it's really easy to just take whatever produce you want washed at the time, drop it straight into the sink there. You can peel off lettuce leaves or just throw the whole head in there. Swirl everything around, give it a good 3 to 5 minute soak. When you're ready, you just pull your produce out one by one, rinse them off real briefly, and then you're good to go. Vegetables are nice and clean. If any of this seems a little bit complicated, there is always the easy button. There are products out there that don't use any harsh chemicals or anything like that. Thieves oil rinse and other things like that from some companies. So we'll have descriptions for some of those down below. Remember, when you're feeding yourself, you want to make sure that you get the cleanest quality produce you possibly can. Everybody should be eating more fruits and vegetables typically, so try to get more in your diet this summer. And if we can do anything else to help you, remember we're always here at Veggie Chiropractic to help you move better, feel better, be a better you.
Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 moving. Everybody's moving, everybody's moving, everybody's moving, 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 and stop.
Guys, we almost forgot to mention the Environmental Working Group's Clean 15 Dirty Dozen list that comes out every year, which lists the cleanest produce for conventional farming that uses the least insecticides and pesticides, and then the dirtiest, the ones that use the most. They release this list every year. We'll have a link in the description below. But if you want to save some money while feeding your family, keeping them healthy, you can go ahead and just buy conventionally farmed produce that's on the Clean 15 list. You'll save yourself a little bit of money. If you want to go ahead and invest as much as you can in your family's health, try to get the Dirty Dozen list as organic only whenever possible.